Here's 5 things that I never knew about the American Gold Rush. For one, Cali wasn't the first gold rush in the US, North Carolina was. Back in 1799, the 12-year-old son of John Reed, who was a Hessian soldier from the Revolutionary War, ended up finding a giant yellow rock in the creek, and they didn't think it was gold at first. They used it for a doorstop for like 3 years before a jeweler recognized what it was and paid them $3.50 for it, which would be about 100 grand in nowadays money, but that was way lower than what it was worth. After word got out, hundreds of people started flocking to North Carolina to find gold, and another nugget that was 28 pounds was found by an enslaved boy named Peter. This is Reed's gold mine in North Carolina, and I actually went to this on a field trip back in elementary school, and it was pretty awesome. Prior to the gold rush in March of 1848, there was about 150,000 people living in California, mainly Native Americans, with a small percentage, about 6,700, of Mexican and Spanish descent, and only about 800 non-natives. But just a year later, there was over 100,000 non-natives in California, and they were clashing with the Native Americans and pretty much wiping them out. Within just a couple years of the gold rush starting, over 100,000 Native Americans lost their lives to either disease or murder. And I have a quote here from the Daily Alta California back in 1849. Whites are becoming impressed with the belief that it will be absolutely necessary to exterminate the savages before they can labor much longer in the mines with security. And because so many people were moving to California to look for gold, it actually became a state within 2 years, and they made a law that white people can pretty much take Native American children and enslave Native Americans for very minor offenses. They end up using that law to enslave tens of thousands of Native Americans in the name of protection. Most of the people that came looking for gold came to San Francisco by boat and not by wagon. And once they got there, they just abandoned their boats on the shoreline, and there was so many that they ended up breaking them down and using them to build parts of San Francisco.